What's up, everybody, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, children, people of all ages? Today we're going to be going over how to make an automatic farm in Bedrock. Alright, so everything that we're going to need is inside this chest. We're going to need a stack plus 2 of glass blocks. We're going to need 18 oak leaves or any kind of leaf block that you want. This many carrots. You need 4 glowstone blocks, 2 slabs, 2 spruce trapdoors, 2 rails, 2 minecart with hoppers, 1 hopper, 2 workstations. One of them has to be a composter, 2 beds, bucket of water, 2 chests, a lantern. You could use torches, I suppose, if you wanted to. The way I design it, a lantern works best. A couple of just dirt blocks just to, scaffold around. And then you're going to need 2 villagers. And also, as a side note, you're also going to need a hoe, at least iron or better. That way your durability doesn't decrease. Okay, let's get to making this farm. Start off anywhere that you want to. Dig out a block in the center. I'm going to put down a water bucket there. Fill it up with a slab. That way it's still waterlogged. Go up by 2. Put your other slab up top. Break that. Break that. There you go. There's your light source. And of course you just want to do your 4 by. This is a basic 9 by 9. 3, 4. 3, 4. 9 by 9 farm. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're just going to fill these in. Alright, now that we've got that done, start on the corners here. Just do 1, 2. There we go. 1, 2. I would have shears with you in case you misplace a block. Happens to me all the time. And why am I using grass blocks? Well, they're not spawnable. So when you have this farm completed, you don't have to necessarily light up. Let's go back and get the glowstone. That way you don't have to worry about the mobs at night coming to kill your villagers and giving you the sad face. There we go. I'm going to leave that middle block untouched. Put that there. There we go. So basically, you're just going to repeat this pattern on 3 of the walls. Okay, now when it comes to the center part of the wall that you've chosen, you're going to do a thing like this. Again, that's why you're going to need shears, because I'm going to have to break one of those. But we'll get to that when we get to that. There we go. Okay, so have our thing here. Great. So now this part is done. Let's move on to the automatic part of this. Okay, now that I've gotten a pair of shears, we're going to just kind of climb up here. What you want to do is go down. You're going to go down by 2, like that. I'm going to go over by 1. We're going to get our double chest out. Kind of place it so there we go. There it is. Crouch, of course. Put your hopper down. Crouch. Put your thing down. And then, itch. There we go. We're going to put your minecart down. You're going to put a whatever temporary block you have there. That way you can put another rail down. And your second minecart. Here's what you want to do. You want to break this. There we go. So break that. And before you break that block, you want to break this rail also. So go down by 2 here. Be very careful. There we go. Place these blocks. Break that. There. Stacks right on top of it like you're supposed to. There you go. Now you have your... Alright. That works perfect. Now, we're going to put our villager in there. Alright, let's plant all these. One important step that I forgot to do just before we do that, what we're going to do here to keep these things from going back, because it will happen, is put these gates right here, or the trapdoors right there. That way it prevents those carts from being pushed backward, because the villager is going to want to do that when he's trying to feed his buddy. Alright, so these are going to grow, which is perfect. Let's put down a bed over here. I like to do that. I cover them with, oh, those are the 2 leaf blocks I needed. Alright, now that I got the right number. Don't break. Oh, there we go. There is the bed that I need. Alright, cool. Now we're going to put our villager guy over here. He will link to this bed, because it's the only one around. There you go. Link to that bed, and then once he does that, put down your composter. He'll change into a villager farmer. Get out and go ahead and quickly get out of there. Break that. Replant. And then I like to put grass blocks over top of the bed. That way whoever can't just get up in there. Then I come over here and I go down by 2. Second workstation put in place. Bam, bam. And then you have, let's see, you gotta lay down another bed. I swear it's like I'm not prepared. Promise I'm a professional, people. Put it right behind there. He will link with that bed and that workstation. Gravy, cool. Cover that bed, that way nothing can get up there. Remove that block. And then what you want to do is remove just a couple of these blocks, so you can then have access to the chest. And you should be just about done, if I'm not mistaken. Like, everything's there. I put the glowstone here. Again, you don't have to use it because glass is not spawnable, but I like to light up the whole thing. That way when it is dark in there, there's no zombies in there trying to eat their face. And that. So it does work. I'm going to leave it here for a little bit. Just kind of watch them do their thing. And I'll show you how many carrots you get at the end. So you can see here, he's doing his job just as predicted. The one thing you do have to do, why I had the extra carrot, is you have to give him at least 1 carrot for him to hold so he can plant. For whatever reason, until if you don't give him 1, he won't start doing his job. Again, that might be different from Java. Look at those big old mountains over there. Might be different from Java, but that's just how Bedrock works. So he'll do this for a while, and then he'll try and go over to his buddy who is just hanging out over here, and he'll try and feed him because he seems like he's lonely in the hole. Try and feed him, that way he gets some food, but it'll be collected by the minecart hoppers, which will go right into the hopper into your double chest. And that's how you will get a bunch of carrots. So give it a little bit and I'll show you how much. Alright, so I left it for one whole day cycle. Basically, yeah, just shy of a stack. Shy of a stack. There we go. But this is basically it. This is how this farm works. Of course, the villagers have time slots in which they do things. They work during a certain part of the time, then they go socialize, which is when he starts throwing carrots at this dude. And I think that's usually like around noon, maybe even towards the afternoon into the evening. But that's how it's going to work. He's just going to keep doing this over and over again. If you tend to sleep a lot and not have a lot of nighttime things, this farm's going to be a lot more efficient. I would perhaps maybe keep it covered so things like that don't happen. You can stack these. You can just go right up and then do hoppers that lead right into that. It's a pretty efficient farm. The other one that I have, I can't remember exactly where I put it. It's somewhere way over that way, because I did build it far enough away. But it does work, and I know that you can get probably more carrots if you use a Fortune 3, but this way you don't have to. You don't have to farm it. It's already done for you. And if you combine it with the video that I put out the other day, the other video about the villager trading hall, and zombification process, you get that 1-for-1 trade. Really doesn't matter if you don't have but more than a couple of stacks at a time, because 1-for-1 trade, you're maxing the guy out after 16. That's 16 emeralds, and then you just trade off and on and on and on and on. So, again, if you liked it, give me a like. Like and subscribe. We'll see you later, alright?